spring season about to tip off at the Breslin Center. Basketball on the Big Ten Network is presented by Fetch Rewards, and tonight the Purple Eagles of Niagara are in town to take on Michigan State. Hi again, everybody. Welcome courtside alongside. Ready to get East Lansing. The tip controlled by the Spartans. A pass. He passes it off to Frankie Fiddler. Omaha out to Aikens for three, short, and the rebound inside. Fiddler trying to grab it, but he goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Niagara.
You can see that Michigan gets up behind the
Aikens with 23 in the opener to tie his just over 10 points a game last year. Here's Niagara still learning each other's names at this point in the season. All 13 players new.
They were truly empty nesters before these guys showed up.
Yeah, no doubt. De La Dune will launch that three.
The top 6 nationally and made free throws. He made 8 trips to the line per game a season ago for the Mavericks.
Hit 216 free throws a year ago. Here's Fears knifing to the rim. The swing around to Fiddler from the elbow, and Fiddler on the board.
And a really nice job of spacing the floor and Fiddler not settling. That's a good sign for him. I thought in the opener against Monmouth, Kevin, he was a little bit tentative in terms of looking for his offensive game.
Omaha native, played in the Summit League for the Mavericks of Omaha. Martinez will try, and he'll roll that three.
And for him to be as effective off the dribble as they want him to be here in East Lansing, Kevin, he has to become a reliable three-point shooter and then force those undisciplined closeouts.
How about Jahari Williamson from deep? The Years will back it out. 10 on the shot clock around the Zapawa screen. Ball tipped and turnover.
Excellent communication defensively by the Purple Eagles.
Here's Josiah Davis, the skip to Williamson. His second. Here's Zapawa. Transferred in from Longwood. If this is your first time seeing the Spartans. At home is Jaden Aikens. Oh, an elevation.
The Spartans did dominate points in the paint versus Monmouth. It doesn't have to necessarily all be post touches, Kevin. You can get it on dribble drives, and they showed you right there why.
There's a De La Dune fading from the elbow.
That's a tough shot.
Numbers and the Davis turn in the corner. The floater disrupted. There for the. Now looking to push. Holloman toe in the line. Deep jumper, no. Kohler with a rebound. Puts it back in a foul. Last year that meant he didn't join the season. Shot clock at 10. Aikens around the Cooper screen. Oh, a little crossover. Got him some space from Justice Smith, and he made him pay.
You know, Niagara was honoring.
Now Cole works it around to Short. Baseline jumper is short. Rebound tipped into the hands of Jaden Marshall. Cole on the drive. That won't go.
He was also talking to us at the shoot around. A big reason for that was the fact
Cooper the handoff to Richardson. And Richardson slithers to the rim for his first two. And the first Michigan State lead.
Taking away the passing angle.
Here's Jace Richardson again. Holloman will try. Fouled, and he'll count the bucket. A chance for one more at the line.
Kevin, I think he initially intended to pass it to
stand at 11-1 run. And now 12-1 run floor.
And dominating points in the paint, as you would imagine, although it hasn't come in the traditional way with post-ups, it's been essentially on dribble drives. That's why they enjoy an 8-0 points in the paint advantage.
Back to the paint again, and Zapawa makes it a 10-0 advantage inside.
Well, he has been a nice addition. Very experienced player. Multiple NCAA tournament appearances with Utah State last season with Longwood. Very efficient with the basketball.
De La Dune trying to get Niagara back on track in the paint. Count the bucket and a foul on Xavier Booker. That'll be. Ledun with 4 tonight, make it 5 as he hits that free throw. And a 3-point game for Michigan State.
Now with the freshman on him, it might be a good time to maybe go back to the power down low.
When Fiddler able to pluck it away, and a foul going for that ball from Jahari Williamson. That'll be his first. Front end of the one-on-one good for Fiddler. Two of them this year with Zapawa and Fiddler, but Fiddler's ability to get to the line is a big reason. Starts the penetration, 10 to shoot. Williamson now step in for 2. That's not going to go, and there's Fiddler with the board. He'll push to Fears. Eyes up the whole way. Booker the open man. 4-3.
Nice job by Booker. Tip of the hat to his fellow.
His first action in a regular season game since December 21st of last year came on Monday night. Those numbers you saw there, nice bang, nice find underneath, and Will Short will go to the line.
That was just for Flourish. This is the only way he's going to get the ball on that double team. He sees that Zapawa is coming over. That leaves the freshman alone. If he tries to make a standard.
One more for show how much Tom Izzo puts on his point guards and the relationship that for Michigan State this year.
Not only is he a willing passer, but the other thing you notice, if you're watching closely, not just in this game, but throughout the course of the season, Kevin, he almost always makes not.
Did he go home? No. He went upstairs and had a one-on-one with Tom.
With your teammates, but also the trust with your coaching staff, and that just takes time and investment.
The Spartans with their largest lead of the night, the first double-digit advantage at 10. Here's Justice Smith out of Lyons, New York. That's taken away by Fears. Fears to the other end. No fear for the young point guard as he puts 2 more on the board.
And a nice job by Fears when he kind of bobbled the ball. He didn't try to dump it. Hey, just lay it in. Don't make the spectacular play. Make the solid play.
12-point game. Look at that 24-5 run. Baseline drive and back this one out. Justin Page, 4-3, and Page. And the rebound for Jaden Akins.
Excellent block out by Akins there too, Kevin.
Akins weaving all the way to the rim for an easy 2. He's got 6.
More defensive transition, but what completes.
Always want to excel in. Go to work with Carr. Carr driving to the rim, and a foul is called.
Left hand.
The interesting thing this year,
Pay with his athleticism and ability to get to the rim. Look at it, just weren't able to knock it down.
Here's Holloman. He'll launch the 3, and he'll hit. Trey Holloman with 6.
And it was a small sample size.
Break situation, that 5-on-4. Smith, under 10 to shoot. Williamson will launch over Carr, and he gets the kind roll.
Crazy a season ago.
Trying to answer. Akins grazes the front iron, and the rebound to Russell. He'll look to push. Numbers if they hurry. Russell, beautiful step through, and Carr, count the bucket. That's a goaltend. On the way down, and Carr swats it away. 8-point ball game, 34-26.
Nice job by Niagara of pushing the numbers advantage. Little Euro step and
12 feet, I believe it. Zapawa, one-on-one on the post against Ledun. Back out to Richardson. Richardson, the C's parted, and he gets 2. Looking for room on the baseline. Not much there, but a foul is called. Aggressive drive from Ledun. Coming up on Ledun tonight with 6. Here's Fears. Kohler, Fiddler cuts to the rim, and Fiddler unable to finish. He thought he was fouled.
he was looking for the contact rather than keeping his eye on the rim for the completion.
And then Williamson on the other end with the scramble 3. He's got 12. And Niagara going to work again. Fiddler missing on the baseline, and a foul is called. their practice before the game. So we're watching cut-ups and tape of 12.
Get guys, but you could tell there was a plan. They wanted guys with certain skill sets. You're not going to get a traditional back-to-the-basket big guy, so you have to have kind of positionless players, and they've done a nice job of putting that together here.
Oh, what a find from Fears to get Russell trying to find some room at Deladoon with 10 to shoot, driving on Fears. He got the point guard in the air, and it'll be a foul on Fears, his first, team's fifth.
And that's the floor. That could be your best friend.
Makes sense. Are you saying
utilize that willingness against the defender? You kind of put them at your disposal.
Takes the second. Michigan State, as always, looks to push in the first few seconds of that shot clock. They find Richardson for the open three, and the high arcing shot falls for the freshman.
Nice job by Richardson of curling.
Davis, the kick to Williamson. He's had the hot hand, but not on that shot. Booker with the rebound and the push from Fears, end to the rim, and he can't get the roll with Kohler there to clean it up and put it down.
I'll tell you what. I mean, Fears is just harassing the ball handler Smith.
Here's Davis working inside against Richardson, and a foul on the way up.
Davis had a strong finish at Tennessee Tech this season
for the 6'3" guard.
And very efficient in those 13 points per ball game, shot 50% from the floor.
10-point game, Michigan State up late first half. On the cut, Akins gets in front of the rim and floats it over. Nice touch by Akins. Justice Smith. There's Williamson, 12 to shoot. Nothing there against Richardson. Deladoon trying to get it going against Cooper in the paint, and the jumper is good. Deladoon's got to finish it off. 3 chances from point-blank range, and Niagara to work under a minute to go.
This is big for Niagara. If they can get this to single digits, they have to feel really good.
Well, they did right now. Deladoon with the 3 and a timeout. The use it or lose it timeout for Tom Izzo. A lot of hoops triple headers on the Big Ten Network.
If you're Niagara here, you have to make sure, since the game and the shot clock are almost synced, you can't allow a second chance opportunity. That would be a backbreaker here for the Purple Eagles.
Got it to 7 with that 3 a moment ago. Carl swinging around to Akins. 3 on the shot clock, 2 to shoot. Fears 1 to shoot. The runner won't go. Rebound ripped down by Smith. Halftime arrives, and Niagara down just 7 at Michigan State.
Well, Niagara, they talked about playing in 4-minute segments. It came to fruition. Look.
One thing we all know, or at least we think we know, about this Michigan State team in the early stages of this season is they do have depth and quality depth.
And they'll try to utilize that depth here in terms of maybe more actively contesting three-point shooters, because that's a big reason that Niagara was able to climb back in. The Purple Eagles 7 of 15 from behind the arc in the first half.
And as you speak of it, Jalen Martinez rains one down. That was a tough ball to handle, too. It came in low, and he had to quickly get that up for his second made 3.
Especially considering the fact Martinez was on the bench for almost the entire first half of fouls.
And Martinez picks up foul number 4 right out of the gate.
I think
Martinez has played 5 minutes from his headman, Greg Paulus. And rebound off the miss for a Deladoon.
Which allowed Davis to complete the delivery.
Inbound to Booker, and back it goes to Fiddler. A 3-point game. Zips it inside, and a good catch and finish by Kohler.
That was an outstanding. How about the hedge by Kohler? He couldn't make that play a year ago. To help him recover?
No, not a chance. Smith with the contested 3 off the heel. Rebound loose and scooped up by Fears. He'll push. Doesn't have numbers, but he's fouled. Were defined, rotations were set. It was just really hard for him to ever get any traction.
Bounds of the offensive variety in transition as a result.
And after the second foul on Michigan State 1 for 4 to start the half from the floor. Here's Fiddler, gets free underneath from Short, who has no choice but to foul him. Already the 3rd on Short, 4th team foul in the half on Niagara. Frankie Fiddler not only played at Omaha in the Summit League, he's from his Bellevue West team, played the Millard North team led by Hunter Sallis.
They've got a mismatch with Kohler down low if he can get to the other side.
Booker instead with the three. There's Fiddler with the rebound. He'll put it up and he draws the foul. We saw quite a bit of him in his college career at Omaha. How does that game Holloman directing some traffic. Aikens will enter to Kohler. One-on-one against the Deladune. Kohler spins. Oh, left it just a little bit short, but he got his own miss and puts it up and in.
Michigan State a 17-1 second chance advantage.
No points in almost 4 minutes for the Purple Eagles. Trying to change it is Marshall, and he does with a three. Good up. The 9th turnover for Niagara. Richardson trying to lob it to Carr, and a foul is called. Goodness, that's dangerous.
Yeah, inadvertent. There was nothing dirty there.
No. Jaden Marshall went up to try to swat it away. 10 on the shot clock for Holloman. Cooper out to screen. Holloman on the drive with the left hand, able to use a little English to get that one in.
This possession, but in an ensuing possession, understand it, go right at it.
Here's Carr driving it right at Martinez, but a foul is called before he got to Martinez. Looks like that's going to go on Josiah Davis.
Well, he dribbles into a lot of traffic. Double foul shooter with his ability to attack the rim. That is going to do.
2 for Tuesday with the Kansas Jayhawks down in Atlanta in the Champions Classic. Jalen Martinez to work against Cooper. Up and under move, and that's a veteran inside.
Little up, under, show the ball, and then step through. Well done by the UC Riverside transfer.
8 points for Martinez, battling foul trouble. Here's Holloman for three. Got the look. And Michigan State with their first in the second half. Now tipped and taken away. Turnover to Michigan State. Numbers drive to the rim. Good for Aikens.
Nice job by Aikens of running the floor, but equally as important.
Russell dumps it down low with 1 on the shot clock, and the 2 is good for Martinez.
Really well done by Russell.
Oh, a little ankle breaker, and it gets to Zapawa for the flush. Oh, my. Here's Richardson now with Fiddler back on the floor. Enters it to Kohler. Kohler down the baseline for 2.
Spinning away from contact.
Foul line is also short, and Martinez with the board.
5th offensive board for Kohler tonight.
And a pocket pick from Richardson. Chase Richardson hesitates, drives, count it, and the foul. Williamson, Richardson to the line. First free throw tonight is good. And Richardson into double figures for the second time in 2 games. He had 10 on Monday. He's got 10 here tonight on Thursday. Williamson will shovel it around to Davis. 15 to shoot. Davis trying to swipe away Kohler. Gets to the rim, and he scoops it up and in. And the three-point play complete for Davis. He's got 7 to go with 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Off the shot fake, enters it to Kohler. Working against Jaden Marshall. Kohler drives him right down to the Marshall will launch. The 3 won't go, and Kohler with his 10th rebound. He's got his 2nd career double-double. Fiddler in the corner. The 3 falls for Frankie Fiddler.
Nice response by Fiddler. Move laterally in a way that we were not able to see from that young man a season ago.
Back to work go the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Justin Page bouncing to a cutting Marshall, and Marshall Key Fiddler. Both former Mavericks in Omaha. And 2 for 2 for Marshall. For Richardson, looking for a screen from Booker. Richardson with 5 to shoot. Tang will enter it to Booker in the left block. Fades away with the shot clock winding down. There's Carr for the offensive rebound. The putback won't go, but Booker's there to finish.
Nice job by Booker of not hanging his head after missing the initial offering. Kept alive by his teammate, just came in there and cleaned up the mess.
Justin Page splits and drives right to the rim for 2. It's going to be for Michigan State. Tom Izzo's wondering this too. Who's going to be that guy at the end of the game? The Tyson Walker, who's going to take the shot when you have to have the shot. I don't know if that guy there are several candidates on this team. Front end rattles home. He's got 11. 2 for 2 on that trip for Richardson, and coached by Tom Izzo, and now coaching his son. Here's Cooper on the drive, and oh my goodness. Martinez fouls out, and a hard foul on Cooper, who's already wearing the mask for the broken nose. They saw us sitting over here, and they're like, yeah, I don't want to go over there.
More than just in this ballgame, but the size advantage and the depth of Michigan State over the last, especially 12 minutes of clock time, has really worn down the Wizards.
Oh, what a lob from Fears to Cooper!
New team, trying to figure out what you're trying to do. You have to keep it relatively simple, but you know they're gonna win some games in that eventual Atlanta.
Xavier Booker with 2, and the first 30-point lead of the night for Michigan State.
If it were possible, this would be a time for the greatest player in Niagara history to make an appearance. Calvin Murphy averaged 33 points per ball game. I don't think he can make that up in 3. That familiar with the activity?
I assume so. There's like the World Games of baton twirling. I realize I've tapped into the entire well of your knowledge of baton twirling.
That's a very, very shallow well in just about every aspect.
Fears foul.
Listed 5'9", but man, he could get up and over.
Got a whistle and a violation. Up top, Norman. The 3 won't go. Underneath, it's Kohler again. Rebound number 12 and point number 20 for Jackson Kohler. This challenge will ramp up considerably next Tuesday against KU.
But, you know, after dealing with those injuries, how refreshing is it to see that smile on his face as he goes down the floor? He's earned it.
Oh, and Fears nearly with the pilfer, but he got a piece and a foul.
Sometimes guys kind of be like a housefly. They'll get on a screen and dive. Not him. He came, spun around, and flipped the script on the Purple Eagle to get the offensive rebound.
With the 3, and Kerr Tang is on the. There's number 20 for his dad, Barry Sanders. Russell going past Sanders to the rim, left that one off short there to follow it up, and Zapala there.
Put himself into traffic, but he's coming in here on the road in a difficult situation.
Niagara's sticking around in the state of Michigan. They'll play at Detroit. Sanders.
Nice.
Drops it off to Zapala. Wraparound pass and the hammer for Carr. Crisp ball movement at the end of this one, and it's 96-58. Michigan State. Russell. In traffic, no. The tip goes for Will Short.
Nice job by Short of just playing all the way through the final horn.
And The Spartans are going to be able to dribble this one out. Sean, good start for Michigan State. Bigger competition coming up on Tuesday.
They will. They're able to play a lot of guys here tonight. Shared the ball pretty well for long periods of time, and then the production along that front line, something that they can keep an eye on in a positive way as this season unfolds. Jackson Kohler, second career double-double.
And some words of encouragement, Tom Izzo to Greg Paulus, as Michigan State gets the win 96-60.